Awesome. Pleasant afternoon to everybody. Welcome on board. Welcome to Crypto Thinkers team in Ghana. It's me, Mimi, and I'm Tinker, and I'm the head coach for the Crypto Thinkers team. Every Thursday, we come here to take you through the Royal Q app and all its features and the things you have to know before you start trading with the Royal Q app. So in the morning, at 11:45 a.m. Universal Time, which is 12:45 p.m. Nigerian time, we come here on Thursday morning to orientate you through so that you can be up your game. Then on the same day in the evening, we have our Royal Q live trading section where we analyze one or three coins that present good opportunity for us to enter the trade live in the evening at 6 p.m. Universal Time. So do well to attend both classes so you can broaden your knowledge in the space of Royal Q. So today we are going to talk about a wonderful topic that a lot of people misunderstand. We are going to shortly orientate you through it, and that topic is called floating loss, which I call unrealized profit stroke loss. Unrealized profit. Okay, so before we dive in to it, let's watch this video. Yes, so I believe okay, Sir Ernest, please, were you able to hear the short video? Kindly tap on the microphone so I know you are here. You are
All
welcome
right.
once again.
Oh, thank you. Hello. I couldn't watch the video. I don't know. I was still on this same page where I can see myself and the Royal Q team, and that was it. So there was no video that played.
Oh, okay. You didn't hear any video, nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then but you heard everything I said?
Yes, yes. I heard you from the start, but when it got to the video and there was silence, like no video played, and you were not talking as well.
Oh, okay. So let's
Yeah.
um let me share the screen again. So was my screen sharing? Was I
No,
sharing
it
the
was. No, it wasn't sharing
Oh,
too.
oh, okay. So you didn't even hear the video that's just completed.
No video at all.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
probably I'm sure my hand might have clicked on the on share button. So I
Okay.
believe so. Let me take it again so that you can understand. This is one of the major things that people are not taught. But I have
Okay.
already made video about floating loss, which is part of the trading business in Royal Q. And
Okay.
everybody is supposed to have knowledge about it so that they can what? Benefit from it when they see it. Please, you get me.
Okay. All right.
So
Thank
let
you.
me thank you so much for the feedback.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
Yeah.
you. So if you can't see the screen, you just type it on the Ghana page so that I'll be able to see notification when you are not seeing something or hearing. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to share the screen right away. I thought I was sharing the screen. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Okay. I remember I was sharing screen. Okay. Is my screen sharing now?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's sharing now.
Okay, so if you can hear the video.
You know, butterflies can't see the color of their wings, but us as
Yes,
humans
I
can
can
see
hear
how
it too.
beautiful they are. Likewise, you might not think you're good enough, but others can see how special and amazing you are. You know, butterflies can't see the color of their wings, but us as humans can see how beautiful they are. Likewise, you might not think you're good enough, but others can see how special and amazing you are.
Royal Q app has built-in powerful quantitative functions and industry-leading quantitative strategy models, supports multilingual international version switching, and is also the first quantitative software app to build launched on app's Android official store, App Store, and Google Play.
Okay, please, can you see the screen and can you hear the video?
Yes, it's all fine.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So you
Thank
can
you.
unmute your mic so you can listen to the intro, then I dive into today's topic. Okay. Thank
All
you
right.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Royal Q Digital Asset AI Intelligent Quantitative Tool API One-Click Configuration Trading Strategy supports access to mainstream exchanges Huobi, Binance and other hundreds of trading pairs. Easy to achieve 7x 24 hours automated trading. Top risk control team blessing, reducing systemicity risk. Royal Q quantifies the advantages of Martin Times investment in Smart Grid, the self-developed trading strategy. Through personalized parameter settings, AI intelligently tracks extreme market conditions such as opening and closing profits, preset activation, one-click replenishment, and anti-waterfall. Make quantitative trading arbitrage more convenient and efficient, and truly achieve a new era of liberating hands. Users can create a circle to become a circle owner with one click, share their own trading strategy and enable synchronous strategy copying, earn copying income, and open circle chats to communicate directly with fans. Royal Q Quantitative app supports the Basic Edition and Professional Edition trading areas. Users with rich trading experience can open the Professional Edition trading area through the risk test to meet the diverse needs of users with different risk types. Royal Q Online Customer Service is online 24 hours a day, 7x 24 hours to meet the consultation needs of users in different regions and countries, and answer all questions, deal with them in time, and serve every user carefully. Royal Q.
Okay.
Future.
Wow! Can you do that again, please?
Okay, awesome. Please, I hope now you were able to watch the introductory video and you're able to hear it too.
Yes,
Awesome. It was clear.
it
If your
was.
screen is not big, you can tap on the screen icon that makes the screen big. Just tap on the screen and then it would enlarge the your screen for you to see everything. So right now I'm
Okay.
displaying our meeting flyer. Do you see it so that I know we are on course?
Oh, yes, I can see that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So
Thank
once
you.
again, you're welcome. This is Royal Q Team Crypto Thinkers, and I'm the head coach for the Crypto Thinkers Team Ghana. Every Thursday, we have our business, digital business meeting where we orientate our members, new and old, on the Royal Q app and how to maximize profit with it. In the evening, the same day on that Thursday, 6 p.m. Universal Time, we have our Royal Q live trading section where we pick one or three coins that present opportunity based on our technical indicator that we use in our previous videos that we have taught. So today we are going to talk about one of the important topics that every Royal Q user whether you want to be into the network marketing aspect of Royal Q or you want to trade with the Royal Q, it's important to acquire knowledge about what we're going to talk about, which is called floating loss, but I call it unrealized profit, because it's yet to what, when it's floating in negative, it's yet to sell off totally and then deliver all the profit you have put into it by the percentage. Okay, beautiful. So one will ask, what is floating loss? So floating loss, I want you to watch this video that explains
what is floating loss. First of all, a floating loss is not a real loss, but a display of the profit and loss status of the position at the current price. Because we have not made a sell action, it will not be a real loss, so it is referred to as a floating loss. Intelligent quantification is to execute orders in strict accordance with the strategy model and market monitoring data, so there will be no loss of sales. The existence of floating losses is affected by three aspects, namely, the current situation, the time of quantification, and the price fluctuation of USDT. 1. When there is a downtrend, the market will fall after adding quantification. The current market price is lower than the average position price, and the book will show a floating loss. When the market rises, your account will immediately show profit, and the floating loss will disappear. Otherwise, it will be a floating loss. 2. Quantitative time. If the quantification time is long, your profit will be far greater than the proportion of floating loss. At this time, although your trading shows the floating loss status, the overall position still shows the profit status. 3. The price of USDT fluctuates. Under the trend of a big rise in the market, the price of USDT will fall because the amount of cash realized is relatively large. When the market falls sharply, a large amount of funds will enter, so the price of USDT will rise. Therefore, the floating loss of USDT price affects the floating loss of principal. Therefore, the floating losses prove that you are now in a position. We have floating losses during the downward process, and we sell profitably during the upward process. Only with constant rises and falls can there be room for quantification. This is the law of the financial trading market.
Okay, I hope we got that now.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So we are going further into it after watching the video of what floating loss is. Floating loss is part of the financial, trading market. Every financial trading market experience what we call floating loss. So I'll just demonstrate on the board what floating loss is. It's like you've bought an item. Please, can you see the board so that I know you are with me? I don't want to leave you behind.
Yeah, I can say it. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Okay, so floating loss, let me bring it down to our local, things that we buy. Okay, so let's say you're having, let's say $20. You're having $20, and then this $20, one box of Indomie, because people are familiar with Indomie. One box of Indomie is $20. And then when you went to the market, you were able to buy one pack. That's one box, sorry. You're able to buy one box for the $20. So when you bought it and you brought it to the shop, you the next day you heard that this one box of Indomie you bought today, the price has dropped to $10. So what has happened to the one you have at the shop? It has depreciated. Its value in dollar would have dropped down by $10, which is called floating loss. But you have not sold it out whilst the current market price is $10. So you have not realized that loss. It's unrealized loss. So it's called floating loss. So now when the price has now dropped to the $10, you decided that let me go buy another box of Indomie. But when you went, because the price is now $10, you will get how many boxes? Two quantities, 2 boxes of Indomie this time around. You get me? Now you are having more as the price of the Indomie box is now $10. Now you have 2 boxes plus the previous box, which is 1, making it 3 boxes of Indomie. Please, are you following?
Yes.
Okay, so if you don't understand, you just let me know. I'm just explaining floating loss because that's
Okay.
the same thing that we apply onto our trades when we buy an asset at the beginning of our first trade. Sometimes when you buy, the market will automatically rise up and take profit for you. But sometimes the market will further go down in price, and then that is when what we call the margin calls come in. Now, when you go and the next day you go and the price of 1 box of Indomie has dropped to $5. That means if you want to buy again, how many boxes are you going to get this time around? You want to use $20. You are still using your $20 to go and buy. This time you will get 4 boxes of Indomie at this market price of $5. So now you have plenty quantity. Now if your take profit is 3%, because we are in the first phase of the bull market, so I encourage everybody to put their take profit on 3% take profit. Yes, so that's how when we are rising higher, then we increase our take profit to 30% per each margin call. Beautiful. Now this 3%, when you have bought it now, you have more of the quantities with you, even though you are in floating, because the market price has dropped. The market price of the thing you bought has dropped, but doesn't mean you have lost. You only lose it if you decide that you are going to sell your previous box. Let me use a color. This your previous box 1, and then you got 2 boxes here, and then when the price went down, you got 4 boxes here. So 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So you have 4 boxes of Indomie, but you did not buy it at $20 per price again. You bought it much more cheaper, and now you have 7. So now if your take profit is maybe your take profit is $30, like when the price gets to $30, 1 box of Indomie gets to $30, meaning this your 7 boxes, you are going to get much more when the market starts going up back to the initial average price, which is the main market price that you first entered the market. So this is how floating loss is displayed on your Royal Q dashboard. So this is how floating loss is. Now, how to take advantage of it and why you should not even be worried about it, because floating loss gives you opportunity to earn more and acquire more quantity of the assets as the value of the assets is going down in market price. Please, do you understand what
Yes, I
I've
do.
done?
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So right now that we have understood what floating loss is, let me save this image. Okay, beautiful. So when it comes to trading, we have the manual trader and then we have the robotic trader, you know, the person who is trading robots, which is us. We are trading with Royal Q. The manual trader has $100 capital. You, the Royal Q person, too, you have. Oh, okay. Somebody's mic is on. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Everybody's mic is on. Please, if you can't hear me, you can just maybe type it in the Ghana page, or you can unmute your mic and just tell me, please, you cannot hear me, or you can't see my screen. Okay, so that I want everybody to understand it once and for all, and you can also teach your people that you are having around you. Beautiful. Sir Ishmael, you are also welcome on board. I hope you can hear me from your side. So we move on. Sir Ishmael, are you here?
Yes, madam, I'm here.
Okay, you can hear me, you can see the screen. We're good to go.
Yes.
Awesome. Beautiful. Let me see. Yeah, I just want to be sure I'm recording it so that I can post the recording. Okay, so manual trader has $100. A Royal Q trader, this is Royal Q, and then this is the manual trader. So the difference between the manual trader and the Royal Q trader is, if the manual trader wants to trade, the manual trader, as they said, is manual. So if the manual trader wants to buy an asset, the first buy, the manual trader will go and then buy the asset with $20 out of his money. And then if the market drops, this manual trader have to come back to his Binance and come and buy another maybe $20 or $40 of the assets he's trading. But this manual trader will not be making profit on this $40 because there is no margin call here, and there's no feature like sub-beam mode real-time settlement for the manual trader to be earning on this second buy order he has placed when the market was dropping in price. But when you come to the Royal Q section, this is where the game changes. Royal Q says that you enter the market with your first buy of $20. If the market price of the asset you are trading, let's say Solana, drops again, Royal Q has margin call and it will buy maybe another $20 for you. It drops again, it buys another $20 because you have already imputed the setting. So you don't have to come and do like the manual trader that has to come and be setting stop loss, sell limit, buy limit order, or buy at market price. They themselves have to calculate the take profit, price. They have to calculate everything and put it there before they'll wait for the market price to get to that profit before they will realize profit. Because on the manual trading, you don't have anything called sub-beam mode real-time settlement on the Binance manual. You don't have what they call margin calls that can automatically be buying the margin unless you yourself as a manual trader go and set each and every buy limit by yourself. You will calculate the buy limit price, you calculate your own TP for that same coin you are trading, and you'll not be earning on the various margin calls that you have bought. But here on Royal Q, on the 5th call, the 6th call, the 7th call, all the way to the 999th margin call, that is the highest margin call level you can go in Royal Q. They've opened enough so that nobody will have the excuse that Royal Q margin call is limited to only 100, meaning I can't buy more margin call to be making more money whilst I wait for the asset to totally sell off and then will disappear from the dashboard with profit. So the magic here is Royal Q is the only robot that has that we have other robots also, but RoyalQ has sub-beam mode real-time settlement feature. We also have sub-beam mode and then the whole warehouse feature. All these features helps we, the RoyalQ traders, to be able to leverage on margin calls whilst the market is still floating on that asset we are trading. So on the fifth call, when the market price buys this $20 on the fifth call, once it gets to 3% take profits, it will sell and then it will rebuy again. This time around, it will be buying more quantities because the price of the asset has depreciated. So you'll be getting more quantities of the asset. So by the time the asset will get to the 7th call, the 8th call, the 9th call, the 10th call, you would make more profit even when your asset is showing negative floating. This is the beauty of RoyalQ. That is why RoyalQ beats them all. Margin calls and sub-beam mode real-time settlement, you make money even when you are buying. Margin calls are being bought automatically by the RoyalQ by the strategy settings you have given it and your capital also. So if you have $100 capital, Crypto Thinkers, we have $100 settings, which is 10 margin calls. If you have $360 you want to trade, you have more than that you want to trade, we have the settings on the Excel sheet at the lecture hall. It has 23 margin calls. So if this 2020 is on 23 margin calls, imagine the kind of money you are going to make when you compare it to the manual trader who has to buy it but will not be making profit repeatedly on the various margin call as the market is going up and down. So if the market is going up and down, the manual trader will not be making that money. When the market is moving like this, it's going down, it's buying margin calls. So every down it buys, every up it has sold. If it drops further down, it will buy more quantities and sell. If it drops again, it will buy extra more quantities and sell. But you are in floating as a RoyalQ trader. But the manual trader, he will not enjoy all these, up and down movements that we enjoy on the margin call like a scalper. He has to manually come and set TP for each of the trades that he has entered for him to establish a TP when the market gets to the TP he has put there by himself. Binance will not put the TP there for you. You will calculate the average price, your entry price, and then you will now impute the TP you want for your manual trade. But in RoyalQ, you just set the strategy on the back office. You load your $100 strategy. You have 10 margin calls. It has bought the 5th margin, the 6th margin, the 7th margin. It has 8, 9, and 10 yet to be bought. Now, it can be at the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th, and it will be giving you profit just here consistently. The market price can be here, but you will still be in floating. You will still be in floating loss, but you will still be making money as the market is moving to the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. You will still be making profit on all these margin calls because of sub-beam mode real-time settlement feature that is inside the RoyalQ app. Please, do you get it?
Oh, yes,
Yes, I
it's
get it.
clear.
It's clear now.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we are back. Is it clear now?
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
All the explanation I've given, you are clear with it? You understand what I've just explained?
Yes, I understand very well.
Okay, Sir Ishmael, please, are you there? I want to make sure you also understand, then we move on to the last. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Please, I was asking if you understood what I just explained about the manual trader and the robotic trader with Royal Q. Do you understand the floating loss and the benefit of the margin call feature that Royal Q has for us to benefit whilst the market is in floating? Please, do you
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
Beautiful. So now when you get a new person, you can explain to the person that floating loss is not something that you have to go and hold your neck and be killing yourself. Please, floating loss is part of trading. You would encounter floating loss, but you still make money in margin calls whenever the market buys and sells your margin call level repeatedly. So by the time the market will sell off totally and leaves your dashboard when it's on one shot, you would have made much more on the various margin calls that you even, began with. So basically, floating loss, I say it is unrealized profit, unrealized loss, profit and loss. It is unrealized. You only be in loss when you yourself decide that, this coin, I've made a lot of money on it. Okay, it's in floating loss. I'm tired. It's on floating loss of maybe negative $50. I want to come out of it, but it's not selling off. But if it's making money on the margin calls for you, why would you want to sell it? If you decide to go and sell it, then that means you want to lose negative $50 out from your $100 initial capital that is running on the asset. So why not wait for the market to get to the next take profit? Or if you, that's why I always say that always aside the $100, always have about $30 to maybe $50 backup down. Are you getting me? So that anytime the market drops even further down, it's an advantage for you to make more money on the asset you are trading. And most of the assets that we have given you, they are assets that have good utility case. They have assets that are infrastructures, assets that enterprises, companies, big companies are building their companies on their blockchain technology so that they can use it to push their businesses online. So these utility tokens and good coins are the ones we give out to you to be able to trade around them. So you can be on floating loss on an asset, on floating unrealized profit on an asset even for 2 years. I've been in Royal Q for the past getting to 4 years. Next year will be 4 years. We're running on a trade for 2 years. It's floating, but you make profits every day, every week. You make profits on it because of the power of margin calls and also sub-mood real time settlement. Sub-mood real time settlement is a powerful feature that is in Royal Q, which is helping us to have more advantage over the manual trader who is trading manually on the Binance. We have more advantage because of these strong, powerful two features that Royal Q has on its trading app. You get me? Beautiful. So I'll just pick an asset and then let's pick an asset and then you see where the floating loss is displayed for the sake of the new people. So let me just pick an asset. I want to see if the asset is going to display. Oh, this asset has pumped. RSI is at 64. Oh, it's a strong buy. If you want to enter a pumping coin, you have to use the 30 minutes and then you trade on the retracement. You trade on the retracement. So if it's pumping and it has retraced on the 30 minutes on the middle or lower Bollinger Band, preferably the lower Bollinger Band is sure if the asset comes around this place, because when it pumps up, it's going to what? Come down to come and retest the level at which it pumped out from. Most cases, but some cases it will just retrace and then come to only the middle Bollinger, and then it will rally all the way up again. So I just want to show a display of an asset that probably is on floating, or how it displays on the Royal Q app. So the capital here is $100 capital. So let's click on Martingale. Please, I hope you can see my screen. I'm almost closing. You can see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, beautiful. You click on trade setting, manually create, choose a strategy setting, and then good. You come to the $100 Tinker Fresher. Then I always say that after choosing the strategy, the next thing is the strategy mood. Remember to put it on sub-beam mood, real-time settlement. I have explained all these strategy mood in details on our meetings on YouTube, and also on the lecture hall. We have a presentation right up on it, what all these features mean when you use them. But we are using the sub-beam mood real-time. Then you change the first buy to $15 because the strategy is $100 strategy. Okay, for crypto thinkers, that's how. Then you change all your TPs to 3%. Okay, distributed and take profit to 3%. Whole position take profit is 3%, and then your drops are like this beautifully. You click on save, you click on save, you click on share, and your asset is on one shot. Then you click on activate. Then you come all the way to the home page. You tap on strategy at the bottom so you can see. So when you come here, you see that I have executed the trade. So if you come and you've not seen a display of it, you just have to refresh the dashboard like this. And boom, you see the traders here, and you can see the good. It's coming into unrealized P&L, so that I can. So you see that our capital is $100. Our capital is $100, but we are entering it gradually. That is why we have margin calls. So you manage your capital, and it will enter into the trade gradually per the strategy you have chosen to load on. Now, this place display the first capital that is in $15 out of your $100 capital has already entered the coin, and it will be displayed here nicely. Position amount $15. This is the average price. This is the average price, the price at which it was bought at, and then the quantity of the asset that you have will also be displayed. So as you can see, here is what unrealized P&L. So for me, I don't say floating loss. Here we say unrealized profit and loss, unrealized P&L. Yes, because it will be in floating, but it would be making profit for you. And once it comes out successfully, the trade will leave the dashboard. And here is just telling you that in the past like 24 hours, this asset has gone up by 48%. So anybody that is trading this asset, probably yesterday the person entered this asset and is trading it probably on cycle for till it buys the seventh call, then you switch it to one shot. This person has made loads of money just on this one coin. And it might not have even bought all the 10 margin calls. Sometimes it will just buy up to the 8 margin call, and fit 6, 7, 8 will just be making profits. Number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8 will be the ones that will be going up and down, buy, sell, but you are still in unrealized P&L. So floating loss is not something you should be discouraged when you see it. It's when you see floating loss happen on your, that is just telling you that the assets you are trading currently, their dollar value or their market price has become cheaper in price. So if you have margin calls, Royal Q is taking advantage of it for you to make profit, because Royal Q makes profit only when you make profit. So Royal Q does not sell trade in loss, because if it sells trade in loss, it doesn't make any profit. So the way it has been programmed, it doesn't sell trade that is in loss. We have been running trades for the past 3 years. The trade is still running and still making profit even till today. So floating loss is part of the, financial market law. You trade, you enter a market, and the market price goes down in price. Is telling you the price has become more cheaper. So the Royal Q margin calls will take advantage of it for you and buy more quantity. So when you go to your assets, you see that the fifth call, the sixth call, the seventh call, if they are all buying the same USDT, you see that it will be buying more quantities than the previous, the previous margin call. So you see that the fifth call, the margin call will be lesser than the sixth call, because the sixth call will have bought more quantities at another lower, cheaper price. So take advantage of it. So as you can see, let me put this asset on cycle. So here, Crypto Thinkers, you can put your coin on cycle. When it buys the seventh margin call, then you switch it to one shot so that you can enjoy more on this coin. So as you can see, we are not even doing live trading section on the orientation segment. Live trading section is in the evening. But when an asset is pumping, you go to the 30 minutes time frame, you trade the retracement. When it retraces to the middle or the lower Bollinger Band, you can trade that asset and you will make some profits. You get me? And then the assets that are also high in negative, you can also make money on that. So this is where normally you see a change in the unrealized profit. It become negative red, negative positive green. It's called the unrealized profit and loss. That is what is called unrealized profit and loss. So here we display the capital that is already in out of your $100. It is displayed here nicely for you. So when you go to your Binance and then this place is showing negative, maybe -2. It means that your $100 that you are seeing on your dashboard would be 98 because it has dropped in value by -$2. That's all. And you don't have to worry because you have margin calls that will cater for the drop for you. And you'll be making money whilst you wait on the unrealized floating. Now, if all your margin calls is bought, you use the backup spare, or maybe you might have made lots of profit on the asset. You just open the 3 extension. I always tell you that always have a backup of $50 or $30 aside your $100 capital down. If you don't want to refer people to get extra reward from Royal Q Fuel, then you have to put in more extra effort for yourself by putting down $50 capital at the back at the funding wallet, so that whenever all your margin calls buy and the market price is far away, that's the market price is lower than your average take profit price, the trigger price, then you buy the next margin call. And this is what I taught. You open 3 margin calls under it. You bring your $50 to your spot, and then that 11th margin call. Let me come to the board here. I'm almost done. This is the last segment. I just want you to understand, and you will not have problem. So your 10 margin calls have been bought. I'm using the $100, and then the market has gone further down. You open 3 more margin calls. So you go to your margin call limit and then change it to 13. Is it 13, 11, 12, 13? You change it to 13 margin call. Then on the 11th margin call, you put 0.1% 1 times, and the TP is 3%. Then you go to the 12th margin call, you put 3% 1 times. Okay, and then the 13th margin call, you put 5% or 8%. Then you put 1 times over there. Then you click on save. You click on save after you have done this, and then you go to the distributed and take profit section. The distributed and take profit section, you change the 1.3. You change the 1.3. You change the 1.3. The 1.3 that is at this new margin call you've added. You change it to 3% for all that new margin calls you just added to the distributed and take profit allocation. You change them to 3%. Good. So basically that is how you extend the margin call, and you'll be making money even in the dip whilst you wait for the rest of the asset to sell off. So I believe you have understood what floating loss is today. When you see it, you don't have to panic. It is an advantage for you to make money on the asset you are trading. So you can see it has bought the 5th margin call. It's even yet to buy the extra 5 margin call, but it can be even on the 5th margin call and be making profits for you repeatedly. Yes, so that is it for today. I believe you have learned something about floating loss. We call it unrealized profit or loss. Yes, so this is how it is, and every person that joins Royal Q is supposed to learn and watch this video and on unrealized profit, why you should take advantage of it when you see that the market has dipped very well. That is when you even have to take advantage. Go get, if you don't have the $50 but you have $15, try and buy one more margin call at the bottom of that market so that you can be making more money and not just be sitting and watching the trade, trade to be there for 6 months when you could buy the margin call, 1 or 2 margin call to keep you moving. You get me? So if you've stayed on a coin for like 10 months and the coin has bought all the $100 and you are sitting like you are just watching it for 10 months, $100 trade on your Royal Q every month. Royal Q subscription is $10 because $10 times 12 will give you $120. So at least you should be making at least $30 or $40 a month on this your $100, so that at least that $40 you've made, you can even put aside $10 so that your next year activation, you will not say, and my account has expired and I don't have activation money. But you have made more than the activation money you even used to activate your Royal Q. When you check your revenue, you have made more than $120. So why haven't you reserved $10 from every month? $10, you've not reserved $10 out from the profit you have made the whole 30 days that you were trading, and you have stayed in it for 10 months on one coin, $100 on one coin. Okay, somebody is texting. Let me see. Okay, somebody sent a message. Let's see. Okay, thank you for orientating today. Please, can you repost the Excel sheet that contains the various strategy? Oh, the Excel sheet You just go to the lecture hall. If you are not on our lecture hall, go to the lecture hall section, then you go to the file section. Okay, you just go to the file section. Because of the security, you wouldn't see the screen, but when you go to the file section, you see that this one displays it. You go to the file section of it, and then you tap on it. It is the only Excel sheet, Crypto Thinkers Excel sheet. We have strategies from 360 to 5,200. Yes, we have investors that have $100,000, so they are running the 5,000 Tinker strategy, which has 120 margin calls. So some of them, it has not even bought even the 40th margin call because of the strategy settings for that, because it has made room for almost 200% deep or more, I guess so. Yeah. So we have already made all the strategy settings there. And then we also have the $100 Tinker Fresher. I call it fresher because somebody is new and he wants to, test how it works. So that's the Tinker Fresher I use to, demonstrate here for our lesson or orientation lesson trade. So hold on. Okay, beautiful. So it has sold off and then it has rebought again because I've put it on cycle. I'll change it to one shot once it buys the 7th or the 8th margin call. Then I'll switch it to one shot mood. Then once it sells off, it will not buy again unless I go to the market to go and initiate the trade again. Okay, beautiful. Yes, so those who want the Excel sheet, you join the lecture hall. I've sent the link to the Ghana page. You join the lecture hall channel. You go and tap on the name of the channel. Then you see files. Tap on files and you see our Excel sheet beautifully done for you to just look at it. So as I told you, we are in the phase 1 of the bull market. All your take profit, switch it from 1% to 3%. Once we head into the second phase, we are going to change our take profit to what? 30%. So I want you all to pay attention, follow. If I see that some of the members are not active, they are just here to spectate. I don't like working with lazy people. You don't give me reasons why you don't respond, you don't attend meetings, you don't participate, you just come, you read, you don't even give thumbs up, nothing to show that you have even watched the video and you have learned something. You are just mute on the page. By 1 month, I'll take you out from the page and you cannot join the Ghana page again. You can stay on the other pages also. But for here, we are selecting those that are willing to, learn and participate. But some people are here. It looks like they read, they don't mind. I don't think maybe they need this place because some people are just, willing to just join this Royal Q Ghana page and they are not getting the assets. So if you are here, make good use of it. If I see you are not pushing in the terms of learning and practicing what you are constantly taught, I would presume you are not ready to, learn your Royal Q business. If you don't give any tangible reasons why you are not, active with your Royal Q, then I think I will just relieve you from the private group and let you join the general page and stay there till probably you are ready to take off. Okay, I want everybody to learn. We spend a lot of time to, come online to come and teach. We sacrifice our time and our effort to teach you things that people use money to buy, money to pay, and come and learn. Here we teach you for free so that you can also teach your downliners. So as you saw, we traded this asset on the account, and because it's on cycle, it has bought again, and it's pumping. But I told you, crypto thinkers, we trade both ways. And next week, God willing, we are going to show you how to trade the futures market on your Royal Q also, whilst you enjoy the spot market also. So do well to attend the class, bring your notebooks and pen, get your $200 capital ready inside your sports wallet. I'll show you how to transfer it to your futures and set up your futures account. And then we will trade our first live futures trading on this Royal Q team. I have a lot of pages. So every team I'm teaching them, we've already started trading futures long ago on Royal Q. But I want to teach you people also so that those who are interested to leverage on it, you take advantage of the market. See, money is always coming to you. You have to plug your switch into it to get some of the money out from the market before the bull run is over. Okay? Yes. Are we good? Are we good? Everybody learn something?
Yes, thank you very much.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I believe you can also now teach somebody floating unrealized profit, and you can also explain to your new members who would need explanation on it. You can confidently teach them how I've taught you and also display the dashboard to them also. Okay, so Sir Ernest, please, who is your upliner?
Oh, Evans. That's Evans.
Evans.
Yes,
Okay, Sir
Evans.
Evans.
Yes.
Okay, so Sir Ernest, please, are you trading?
Oh,
Because I don't know if
yes, yes. I've entered with a low level of cash for now. Just to, I mean, I'm actually new to it, so I'm just trying to learn the basics from now. So yes, I'm trading now. Actually, I'm trading.
okay, I just want to make sure that everybody trading is moving. Okay. Please, what's your Royal Q name? You send me your Royal Q name so that if your trade is not moving, I can review your trade and see how best we can get it moving. If you need to buy extra margin or probably you need to adjust it also. Please, what coin are you trading?
Solana.
Okay, you are
Solana
trading Solana.
and HBAR.
SB
I know me
SBAR.
HBAR. HBAR.
Okay, well, when H bar. Oh,
Yeah,
H bar.
HBAR. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so when you're free, just send me the screenshot of your Royal Q Mind page so that I can make sure that everybody who is actively trading is making money. At least every week you should make something. Make sure you make your $10 subscription. You make it by a month. You've made about $30 so that you can take your $10 subscription down in your funding. So by the time 1 year will come, you don't have to go and buy $120 in Ghana equivalent, because next year the dollar, by December next year, the dollar would be very high, higher than today. Just like I told people when the dollar was $4 in 2021, I told them to buy enough dollars down, because in a year or two, this $4 you are seeing, 4 Ghana cedi you are seeing per dollar will turn to $10 or $15. And in a year and a half, the dollar just rose from 4 Ghana cedi all the way to 16 Ghana cedi today, and even more. So if you don't trade, make good use of the market when it's down, because the assets I've given all of you, they are good assets. They are good assets that you should be comfortable and relaxed. And I always encourage that Royal Q has made two sides of the coin for us to have opportunity with. It has made a side where you can trade with your $100 capital if that's all you have, but you can also leverage on their bonuses that they give, which is sharing the Royal Q business. We have a lot of trade profit results. You can share it on a lot of social media. We have over 8 billion people in the world. About 6 billion people are online, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Snap, TikTok, all over. Just post your results with your link. Get at least 5 people if you don't want to bring 20 people with your link, which would speed up your earnings to get more bonuses faster to push capital into your trading. All these big leaders you see, they added the other, side of Royal Q, which is sharing the Royal Q opportunity to at least 5 people. If the whole world, you can get only 5 people to join you with the Royal Q business, and they trade. You will make profit as you help them to make profit. Royal Q will give you bonus reward for helping people to make profit. It's not everybody who would want to go and refer because of past experience, but if you are not ready to refer, then you have to inject capital into your trade. When all your margin calls have bought, you buy one more margin call, or you trade a new coin using the $100 capital and trade on one shot. When it sells off, you go and pick another coin in the list. I've given the coins here on the page. Everything has been given onto you. You have to make the effort to push your Royal Q to give you that daily earnings you want, or that monthly earnings you want to make. So that your salary, you can also be enjoying dollars made from your trade or team building. When you refer somebody right now, you're going to get $30 if you have V1. $30, maybe you are not having it on your spot, but because you have shared the business, Royal Q gives you $30. Now this person, when you help the person to start trading and is making profit, Royal Q will give you percentage of the transaction fees that is collected. Royal Q reward you with it consistently, as long as that person you are helping to make profit is making profit. So it is our passion to help all of you who are having your trades running. We want to see your trade make profit also. We always want to see people make profit, because when you make profit, Royal Q then makes profit. Royal Q does not make profit when nobody makes profit. You get me? So take advantage of the Royal Q both ways. $120. Don't only trade. Try and bring 5 people. 5 people. If you can't bring 20 people, bring 5 people, one at a time. Even every week you bring one. Every week you bring one. By the time 1 month will come, you would have gotten your 5 people, and these 5 people, encourage them to also bring their 5. You rank up to at least V3. Everybody has to get to V3 before the bull run, because V3 you can make even $1,000 a day just from fuel, aside your trading. Yes. So why sit down for a whole year and be stuck on, like, be looking at one coin, when maybe that coin you can be pushing some little funds or small funds. $15 is big money. $15 is big money when you change it to Ghana cedi. You save up, you be helping your Royal Q business. If you do not want to refer, then you have to push in more effort on your trade. But if you refer, then you can be getting money to push to you into your trade, and also use some to better your life expenses. So don't do like solo. It's not, for me, it's not advisable to just trade on your $100 for a whole year. It's fine, you can do it, but what if the market goes and buys all your margin calls? Now you don't even have anybody that you've even shared the business to, so you are not even getting fuel. And when you share the business to people, Royal Q will give you fuel. You don't even have to bother yourself paying for fuel again, because as you have helped them to make money, Royal Q will reward you. Thank you for helping these people make money. Take some little fuel that is for Royal Q. They are dashing it to you. It's Royal Q money. They are dashing it to you as a reward for coming to bring somebody, saving them from financial hardship, bringing them onto the Royal Q. If you make $5 today, you have clocked 100 Ghana cedi. 100 Ghana cedi, a diploma, or maybe finished somebody's daily salary. So they won't give it to you per day. You have to wait 30 days, once a month, before they'll gather all that $100 each day and then give it to you as salary. But in Royal Q, if you even make $5 a day on $100 capital, see this account. I was using it to trade. It's a $100 account. I just traded only one coin that day, just for 24 hours. But I did not trade again because I want to use it to one day. That was all sold. I've not traded again. So can you see the screen? I'm closing the meeting soon. Hello? Okay. So this account is 100. Okay, you can hear me? Can you see the screen? I'll be closing with this.
Can hear you,
can
but
you see
we
the
can't see
screen?
the screen.
Oh, you can't see the screen again? Oh dear. Okay. Share screen. All right. Now I believe you can see the screen.
Yeah, we can see
Okay,
it
you
now.
can see it now. Beautiful. So I was just concluding by telling you that this is $100 account. And this account, I used it to pick the trade last week, Thursday live trading section. We picked one coin. That's one coin. It bought, I think, only the 5th margin call, and it was on one shot. So that evening, that 24 hours, it made let's say $4. But it did not even use all the $100. I think it used like 49 or 45, and it was on one shot. I didn't put it on cycle because I just use it for the live trade section so that people can see how the live trading goes in the evening. So in the evening, we'll scan for any coin and then we trade it live. When it sells off, we end for that day. Then the following week, we pick another one. Some of the days we'll pick 10 trades depending on your capital. You have $1,000, trade 10 coins on $100 capital strategy. You see, you make a lot of money. Make your $4, your $5 a day. By 1 month, $5 is almost, I think it's $100 today. 5 point something. It's 100 Ghana cedi, sorry. So this account is $100 account. I'm using it so that you can see that even with the little capital, a lot of people, in the beginning made a lot of mistakes. Some of them, their capital was not $1,000 or $1,500, and they went to pick the $360 capital to trade one coin. And the 360 might be the only money you have in your Binance. No, don't use all the 360 to trade one coin. You divide it into 3. I have capital management video I've done. Divide it into 3 and trade 3 coins because all coins are not the same. Are you getting me? So you see that it will not even pick all the $100 in that 24 hours for each coin, but you have splitted it into 3 different coins. This account is $100. I just traded one coin on the first day that we did the presentation last week, and when it sold in 24 hours, I made $4. But if I wanted to trade again the next day, probably I would have even made much more that whole week. But I didn't want to trade on the account. I wanted to trade today, so that you see that every Thursday when I trade, by the time the trade will sell off, I would make $5 within the 24 hours of trading on the $100. You can even make $30 on the $100. You can make $50 on this. You can even make $100 on this same $100 capital. All depends on the market and the strategy and how the trade moved for that day. So everything here is possible. Don't limit yourself to maybe a trade that is tagged. Make effort, make move to make sure that you make your $5 a day, $5 in 24 hours. If the market is slow, it's not your fault. You can make that $5 the next day. Now, if to Monday you make $5, Tuesday you make $5, have you not gotten your Royal Q activation for that month? You push it to your funding wallet, save it there. By 12 months, if you use this technique, you would have made your $120 down even before that 1 year will come. And you don't have to come to the page and say my renewal is out and I don't have money to renew my account. No, you have to also learn how to manage money and also plan. It's a business you have come in. It's not those Ponzi scheme type of business you just come and put money in and then you wait for them to. No, this is a business. It's like a real business, physical business, but this one is digital business. Now you buy crypto assets and sell them. So if you don't take advantage of what the market is giving you and you sit there and the market will be going up, down, up, down, up, down, you are depriving yourself of making money, not me. I have done my part as a coach by mentoring you, teaching you how to make money and leverage on even the deep when there's a deep market. Just take advantage of it, and you see that you will make much more money in the deep, even when whilst you were even waiting and watching the trade for 10 months or 12 months. Are you getting me? So this trade, I just took it live with you here. You can see today is 21st. It's on cycle. So as you can see, we traded Troy. It's on 3%. It just did the first cycle. We've already made our 1.5 by 24 hours, which is tomorrow. I'm sure we would have made our $5 a day. Once you make your $10, push the $10 to your funding. You have gotten your Royal Q subscription for that month. Now the rest of the money, it's yours. Whatever $5 you make for the next 28 days, it's all yours on $100 capital. Nothing is difficult here if you learn and you practice and you understand that this system you are working with is a very powerful system. It's a very powerful system. I didn't want today's meeting to be more than 1 hour, but I think I needed to speak all these things into this meeting as I've recorded it, so that those who couldn't come can watch from the very beginning to the end and keep watching it over and over. Listen to everything I say and push yourself so that your financial life can also go higher, because the economy will not get cheaper. That's what I want to tell you. Everything we buy today was expensive yesterday and it's still expensive today. In January, it will be much more expensive. Nothing is going to be reduced. One bottle of water is, let me drink water, sorry. One bottle of water is, let's say, 3 Ghana cedi. Next year, December, you will not come and meet one bottle of water, 3 Ghana cedi, no matter the person who comes into power. Hear it. You will not come and meet it at 3 Ghana cedi. You will see that it will even be 5 Ghana cedi or 8 Ghana cedi. Bread was 2 Ghana cedi. The normal loaf of bread was 2 Ghana cedi just few years ago. Today, a normal loaf of bread, 12 cedis, 15 cedis, 10 cedis, the same size. But we are praying that the things will be, though it cannot be reduced. It is not possible. Once we are moving forward, once the economy is growing, technologies are happening, enterprises are growing, things all over the world, prices of things will not come down all the way back to $1 and 1 Ghana cedi. Sachet water will not go back to 10 pesos. One sachet water will not go back to 10. A lot of you are Ghanaians. That's why I'm using Ghana cedi. And those in Nigeria too, that a sachet of water 2 years ago, if it was even one naira or 2 naira, $1 now is, I'm sure, 1,600 naira. You get me? You can't even get that same price today. No matter who comes into power, the price of things will still rise. You have to come here to make money in dollars to beat the inflation that is happening outside. That is the only way. You can't make money in Ghana cedi and then be eating Ghana cedi. You have to make money in higher currency, which is US dollar, so that when you change it to Ghana cedi, you make more. Today you are earning $5, which is 100 Ghana cedi. Next year, if $1 is 20 Ghana cedi and you are making the same $5, don't you think you have more money? You might even make 200 Ghana cedi next year on this same $5 you make a day, because you have taken your Royal Q business like as your real business, life business. Take it personal. Take this Royal Q personal. This Royal Q has fed a lot of family, pulled them out of poverty, and the poverty doesn't even know their name. You too can change your life. You too can change your life. Don't sit there and let floating unrealized profit stack you from getting your $5. Do everything to get $5. This is $100 capital market I'm trading. We've already made 1.5. $1 is 16 Ghana cedi. 1.5 almost 20 Ghana. I can cash out this money. Going to buy kenke and fish. You can buy wache with 20 Ghana cedi. You can buy wache in Ghana just by a robot, and it will do this thing repeatedly. It's scalping. Take advantage of this market. Once you are not making profit, you have been taught how to buy margin call to make profit on the asset you are trading. If you bring another $100, pick a coin and then run it. Let the royal queue work. Don't let your royal queue get wasted by a coin that you are in for a long time. Please. We have taught you everything. We can't do any magic again. We have taught you what can make you well. We are showing you how to even fish money out. So if you don't push yourself, I can't do anything again. I'm doing what I have to do as a coach to guide you, educate you, navigate you through how to earn. And you are the one who is going to use your thumb to press that button to start your trade and to start your earning. So buckle up, because now the market is going to go on a roller coaster. It's going to go up and down. It's going to pump 1,000, 10,000%. You see coins, you are seeing coins are pumping 200% in a day. Those are chicken pumps. You are going to see 30,000% pump on one coin. And God being so good, you are on that coin. You are made like you are a billionaire. So be in the system. If you are trying to give up now, please don't even think about it. This is the time you got to buckle up and come out, make yourself proud, get out of financial crisis with this royal queue. You can be wealthy. You can be wealthy. You get me? So God bless us all. Let's make money. Let's enjoy royal queue app that we have right here with us. And God bless us all. Thank you, everybody, for the time. Thank you, Sir Ernest, for your feedback in the beginning of the meeting. I was not sharing my screen, so he, gave me feedback to share. Let's do well to come on the meeting on time so that we can start. For me, once it's 11:45, if it's one person, if nobody comes, I'll start the meeting and I'll do it. When you come, you hear the recording, but there's always power in coming live to come and hear and learn to better yourself. Thank you, Sir Okran. Thank you, Sir Ishmael. Thank you, Sir Evans. Thank you, Sir Smith, Stephen, for coming. I believe you have learned something and you're going to work on your royal queue to get it moving. God bless us all. You can unmute and then say goodbye so I can stop the recording. And then I load it onto the page for you to watch if you want to rewatch again.
Anthony, thank you very much for your encouragement and the encouragement. We are grateful for the encouragement that you are giving us to push harder and make money. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Okay, Sir Evans, you have something to say? Sir Ernest, you have something to say before we wrap up?
Oh, yes, just to say thank you very much for your time and your effort to educate us. We are very grateful. There are many new people here, so I think we'll just take it one step at a time and try to learn more and earn more. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Sir Evans, are you there? I didn't know Sir Ernest is your team partner. Okay, I believe Sir Evans is not okay. Sir Ishmael, how is your trade doing? Sir Ishmael. Okay, I believe probably is at the office. Okay, thank you, everybody. God bless you all. We'll meet in the evening at 6 p.m. and then we take a trade live. And then we wait for it to sell off, just like we did last time. Within 24 hours, it sold off and we were out with profit. And tonight, we're going to make it at 6. It's just a 15-minute class. We pick a trade or two and we enter the markets and we wait for it to sell off in profit. So that is Royal Q live trading section with Crypto Tinkers. So it's me, and I'm Tinker. And I'm the head coach for the whole Crypto Tinkers team, Ghana. God bless us all and make us wealthy and touch many lives. Thank you all. Bye.